Well, these are 3 of the 4 snowmobiles that we got. There is a 5th one here, but that's my uncle's. This is the one with the Polaris engine and the Arctic Cat Cougar. My brother's Prowler. And then this is my latest snowmobile. It's a '89 Indy 500. Just did a little work on it to get it going. It wasn't running. Didn't take much. I'll go show you the 4th one, the Jag. It's in the shop. Yep, there's the Jag. And if you look underneath here, no track, drive shaft's out. Why? Because the track is worn. You look at these cleats, this side is original. This side, they were all replaced because they've been pop riveted on. These are original, and I have more of these that I could put on here, but I'd have to spend $50 in pop rivets for it. So I ain't doing that. I'm just taking each one of these. I got 3 done. I'm wrapping a piece of metal around them and just welding it on there. So I got to do that for that whole side. Because if I can find one here that you can really see it on, like this one, you can see the holes in it there. These are all just like paper thin. They're all worn through because that runs along the slides on the track. So obviously the other side wore out before and they didn't replace this side, so I'm too cheap to spend the money to put new ones on it, so redneck fix it. Well, got one of these pieces made. Take it, put it on there, get myself a vice grip, of course. Clamped up on there tight, and we'll weld her in. Well, I got them all done. So I just got my track hanging here so it can dry a bit since it's all covered in water. Then we'll get her put back in the snowmobile. Well, I've done some more work. Here on the back, that was all cracked out and falling apart. So I braced it up, some angle iron welded to that piece because that was actually metal, not aluminum. Did the same over there. And up here, I welded that piece on there because all the fiberglass, the body, all the rivets were pulling out, so I just welded this on here to hold it up. Keep it in place good. So, just about ready to put the track back in. Then I got to replace the wear bars on the skis because they're just about wore through in the middle. Well, the wear bars for my Jag here are shot. Not much left of them. And I'm going to show you guys something that'll save you some money if you got some old rebar laying around. My dad did this on my uncle's snowmobile a long time ago, that old Yamaha. You just make them out of rebar. You can either do the bolt thing if you want. You'll have to adjust the holes in your skis where the rod goes through. That you can just weld it to the bottom of the ski and you just grind the weld off if you have to replace it. But that one that my dad put on my uncle's snowmobile, they still look like it's barely worn into the rebar at all, and it's got a fair number of miles on it since they were done. Because that rebar there, that is some tough stuff, so just to save some money, I'm going to make my own. Just thought I'd kind of show you guys what the place looks like when it's cleaned up. The Jag is all done and running fine. It's almost 9 o'clock at night, so I'm going to be headed in.